Hey, so I'm going out to dinner tonight and I was just feeling like doing a really dramatic eye look. So I decided to just go ahead and turn on my camera and film me getting ready. And I've done this eye look in the past and people seem to really enjoy it, so I decided to do a tutorial on it. So yeah, let's just jump into the tutorial. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is put Urban Decay Primer Potion all over my lids. And today I'm going to be using the Lime Crime Venus 2 palette, and the first color I'm going in with is Mustard. The first brush I'm going to be using today is the Morphe M433, and I'm going to use this to apply the yellow as a transition shade, and I'm just going to pile it all in my crease. Just make sure to drag this color all the way from the inner part of your crease to the outer part of your crease. And I'm applying it in lots of layers because I really want this color to stand out underneath the darker colors that I'm going to apply later. And now moving on to some darker colors, I'm first going to apply Mud from the same palette. I'm applying this to the crease on top of the yellow, but not bringing it up as high. And I'm able to use the same brush because the yellow is so much lighter than the brown that it's not going to mess up the pigmentation. But now I'm going to go in with the Morphe M321, and I'm really going to concentrate this Mud color on the crease. And this brush is great for this because it not only packs on the pigment in the crease, but it also has enough flexibility to blend out the color as well. And I'm rounding out that color on the outer portion of my eye. Then I decided I wanted more yellow to show, so I went back in with a clean M433 and just intensified the yellow. I'm going to use the Morphe M505 to blend all of this out, and I did not put any product on this brush. Then I'm using my NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in Black Bean, and I am putting this all over my lid. And don't worry if it's kind of sloppy because we're going to cover this and blend it out later. Now I'm going to take Boot from the Venus 2 palette, and I will be applying that to my lid using the M Cosmetics brush that came with my Life palette. And I am just going to set the black that I applied earlier so it won't crease, and it's also darkening and blending it a little bit more. And I'm moving this color up into the crease so I can blend it with the rest, and I'm making sure there is a nice smooth line where my inner corner is. Now I'm going back in with Mud on the M321, and I'm just making sure there's a smooth transition between the black and the brown. Then I'm going to use this beautiful blue shimmer eyeshadow from the Morphe 35U eyeshadow palette. I am so obsessed with this color, and I'm applying that with my Urban Decay brush that came in my electric palette. And I am just using this brush to pat this over the black. I'm adding several layers of this because I really want the blue shimmer to stand out. I love using all colors of shimmer shadows over black. It just gives the look so much depth. Look at this. For eyeliner, I'm going to be using my Loreal Infallible liner, and I'm applying that with my favorite eyeliner brush, the Morphe MB32. I'm just going to line my entire eye before I start drawing on a wing. And I'm putting on a good amount of the liner because I don't want the blue glitter to show through very much. And then I'm going to draw on the wing by flicking it out and bringing it back in. And then of course I'm going to fill in the rest. I'm taking Original Sin from M Cosmetics, and I am going to add precision to this liner and make everything really sharp. And also adding a black eyeshadow on top of the liner will set the gel liner that I put down originally. Then I'm using Benefit's Boi-ing concealer to clean up under the wing using a M225 brush from Morphe. And this step isn't to sharpen the wing, it's actually just to get rid of the eyeshadow that I got underneath the wing. Now to sharpen the wing underneath, I'm going to use my Morphe M559. It is perfect for creating really clean lines, and I'm just going to use the concealer that I applied earlier and drag it around with this brush. Now with the Morphe B16, I am going to start lining underneath my eyes, and the first color I'm using is Mustard from the Venus palette. I drag this color out to my wing, and I'm also bringing it in towards the inner corner of my eye, but I'm not applying it to the inner 1/3 of my eye. Then I'm applying Mud on top of that, and I'm trying to keep this color as close to my lash line as possible. Then I'm going to use the same brush to blend it all out. I'm using the M Cosmetics liner brush with Mud, and I am creating a straight line from where I left off with the bottom lash line towards the center of my face. And I am not following my natural eye shape. This is a straight line. I want to leave a gap. And still using the color Mud, I am taking the B16 and dragging the color downwards. Then with my NYX white eyeliner, I am going to line my waterline. I'm also going to be applying this liner in that gap that I left above my eyeliner and below my eye. And I'm adding a heavy amount of this because I really want that area to pop and look bright. And then of course putting it right in the inner corner. Next, I'm going to take my Urban Decay 24/7 Velvet Liner in Black Velvet and tightline both eyes. I'm taking my favorite mascara. This is by Mally Cosmetics and it's the More is More mascara, and I'm applying this to my top lashes only. Then I'm using the Tightline Lash Primer from IT Cosmetics, and it's basically a mascara. I am going to apply that to my bottom lashes. I always apply more than one coat of this because I want you to really see the bottom lashes. Now onto one of my favorite products of all time, the Anastasia Glow Kit in Moonchild, and I'm going to be using Blue Ice. I'm going to be picking that up with my Morphe MB26, and I'm applying it to the entire inner corner area. Then I'm really piling it on in that area between my brown liner and my eye. And I also use this color to highlight my brow bone. And I really want to glow, so I'm taking it all the way down my brow. Now I'm taking the most dramatic pair of lashes I have, and these are Ardell Halloween lashes. And I am applying them very poorly. And I'm trying to hide some of the glue with the black eyeshadow from earlier. With my Morphe M510, I am going to apply Blue Ice as my highlighter. Now to complete the look, I'm going to apply one of my favorite lipsticks. This is the Jeffree Star Liquid Lipstick in Gemini. Usually I like to wear a brown lipstick with this eye look, but I'm about to go eat, and Jeffree Star's lipsticks stay on the best for me personally after eating. And if I need to touch up, they're really easy to reapply. They won't bunch up or anything if you reapply a second coat. Because I'm such a perfectionist, I'm going to take the MB19 and go around the lips and fill in any tiny little gaps there are in the lipstick. And now the look is finished, with the exception of spraying Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray, which I think I sprayed off camera to avoid getting it on my lens. I'm just getting back from dinner and I wanted to go ahead and film an outro for this since I didn't have the chance earlier. I'm thinking that I really want to pursue becoming a makeup artist, so it would mean so much if you subscribed. And I would love to get some feedback on this video, leave me a comment or something telling me what you think, or you can just talk to me about makeup in general. Alright, and that's all I've got for today, so I'll see you in the next video. Bye guys!